I started writing Capacity on my iPad. My mom got me an iPad a couple years ago, and I'd never really messed around with GarageBand, but now that I have, I feel like it's something that everyone should play with at some point. It just makes making music really easy and feel really fun, kind of like a video game. And because it felt so easy to work with, it kind of allowed me to play with sounds that I'd never really played with before and sort of write more synth-based music, whereas I'm usually writing on guitar and used to writing that way. But it was kind of cool to see the different melodies that come to you when you're working through a different medium. So that's where that song started. I always really loved the lyrics. I think the lyric, "I'm at capacity, I'm spilling out of me," was the first lyric that came, and then I sort of built the song lyrically around that backwards. I remember like walking around all summer with that line in my head, trying to figure out what the melody would be. So once I finally figured it out, I was super excited, but then when we went to play it together as a band, it just wasn't really working. It sounded great in the demo, but just it kind of wasn't clicking when we went to work on it together as a band, which sparked kind of like the next phase of this song, which moved through many phases.
Yeah, I think Capacity is a song that all four of us really cared about and loved, but we didn't really have a lot of confidence in it until we showed it to our producer Joe, and he kind of gave us the confidence boost to really move forward with it, and we at that point realized that it really was something special, so we kind of went back to the drawing board and really fleshed it out entirely, and picked from demos that all of us had to kind of construct it into a full song. The verse came from a demo that I had made months ago, and then Sam came in with a great pre-chorus and chorus melody, and then I think from there the four of us really molded it into something that we could really feel proud of.
Yeah, it's funny, sometimes it takes completely blowing up a song and completely changing the feel and arrangement to kind of have it make sense. Which is funny because it kind of became a buzzer beater, where I remember we showed it to our producer Joe like days before we were entering the studio, and we knew he liked the original version, so we were kind of like on pins and needles, like what is he gonna think? And he emailed back, he's just like, "I love this!" And so we were like, okay, phew, let's record this. I think it's done.